Good morning, I'm meteorologist Karen Williams, and we are taking a live look at our radar here. And as you can see, you're having the storms that are moving in our direction. This yellow area that you see in parts of Alabama here, this is a severe storm watch. These storms are heading in our direction. I spoke with a colleague of mine that is over in Columbus, and they've already had some nasty storms associated with this line, so it's beginning to move in this direction. Now, as we are looking right now, our live 41 sky view, you can see up in Monroe County, it is dry right now, but right downtown here, we do have some rain that has developed. And down here in Lawrence County, we're just overcast. And in fact, you're starting to see some sun. We don't want to see sun because sun is going to heat up that atmosphere, and that's going to feed those storms. The Storm Prediction Center has placed our area under an enhanced risk for severe weather. What that means for us is we can expect things to get really nasty in the next few hours. I'll have your full forecast after the break. Welcome back. Let's get right to it. The 41 Skyview camera over Forsyth, brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. We see overcast conditions outside. No rain to speak of just yet. There's 68 degrees out there. It feels like 63. That humidity at 94%. That dew point, it's up there. It's 66 degrees, so it does feel quite humid and muggy out there. Wind is southwest out 5 miles per hour. Looking at that live view of the radar, you can see that these storms are on the move. Now you see some of these isolated storm cells that are out in front of the main line. Those are the ones that we're kind of concerned with, because those independent cells are the ones that can get very volatile real quick, and I'll explain that in a second. We started out foggy, then we have the severe storms that are moving ahead of the cold front. The timetable that we're looking at is this afternoon, and we expect things to quiet down by later this evening. The rainfall total so far has been anywhere from a trace to about 1.5 inches throughout the region. Now, we will have showers and thunderstorms, some of which could pack a punch there, 78 degrees, and then the high temperatures will range anywhere from the mid to upper 70s to the 80s to the south. Now, the humidity right now, that's one of our elements right there. It's almost at the saturation point up there. It's up there anywhere between 93 to about 99%. So it's soppy out there. We're looking at the second thing, the dew points. That's where the way it feels on the skin. We are at 68. There's Milledgeville up at 70, and then it's a crazy amount down in Cordele, 74. When you have levels like that, that's another ingredient that adds to the instability. Now, we're looking at the Storm Prediction Center, has this orange area, which is the enhanced layer here, the enhanced risk here. That's 3 out of 5. When you have this level like that, you could be looking at anything between high winds, which are damaging winds. That's what we could look at. That's the high probability that we're looking at. Possible tornadoes, kind of saying that's on the lower end here. You have a possibility of large hail and low possibility of flooding. So those are the things that we're looking at right now. The wider view of our satellite and radar, we are looking at this line that's moving to the east, and notice a whole lot of lightning strikes that are associated. So that is moving in our direction, folks. So have a way to receive your watches and your warnings this afternoon, because it's going to be kind of loud and robust out there. And I will have your 7-day forecast in about 10 seconds. Here's your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast, sponsored by Volume Chevrolet. We are expecting those storms to arrive anytime after the lunchtime hour here, and then things will begin to quiet down in the evening. We're high temperature is 78. We'll have a couple of stray showers on Tuesday. We'll still keep those temperatures in the 80s. We'll start to come out of it Wednesday and Thursday, mid-80s. Friday, we expect to be in the 90s with some sunshine. And then we have another round of some showers on Sunday.